What's up, Joel and Nader Club? Alright, so tonight I'm continuing my Halloween reviews with Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Now, many people say that Halloween 5 is the worst of the franchise. Personally, I don't agree to that, but I will agree with you guys that there are a lot of things wrong with Halloween 5. Before I get into my reasons for that, let me talk about the story. Halloween 5 came out in 1989. And basically it's kind of like Halloween 2. It picks up right where Part 4 left off. And if you remember the ending of Part 4, you remember that Michael Myers got shot down a mine shaft and the cops stick dynamite down there and they think they blow him up. But what actually happened is Michael Myers escaped through a hole, floats down a river, and meets up with an old hermit who, takes care of him and feeds him and whatnot. Well, on Halloween Eve, he comes back and kills the guy. And then he goes after Jamie again. This time, Jamie is mute, and she cannot talk, and she has frequent nightmares about Michael Myers coming to get her. So that's the story of this film. Now, what problems do I have with this film that I'm sure some of you guys have too? Well, first of all, I know this shouldn't be a complaint with this because I understand it's a horror movie, but some big characters die in here. I understand that it's a horror film, like I said, but the one death that I did not like with this film was Rachel. Rachel from Halloween 4, very early on, by getting scissors stabbed in her chest. That was something that I loved from Part 4, was Rachel. And she was killed off very early. I think if they had to kill her off, they should have done it towards the end. Another problem that I have with it is actually something that I just said, which is that Jamie was mute. Now, I understand, she was traumatized and, she doesn't want to talk. And, all that kind of stuff, but why make her mute? She's not even mute the whole movie. I mean, towards the end she gets her voice back. Another thing that I didn't like about this film, which I guess I should have mentioned from my Halloween 4 review, I don't think I did, was the mask. I did not like the mask in Halloween 4, and I don't like the mask in this film. It looks nothing like it did in Part 4 or the original masks. It is, I would say, one of, if not the worst, mask in the entire series. And then there's the Man in Black. Really, there's no point for the Man in Black because it's just him following Michael around, and in the end he blows the police precinct up and he lets Michael go. There's really no point for him until we see Halloween 6. But I just thought the idea of the Man in Black was just crap. Also, there was a new character introduced in this film named Tina. I am just going to say this right off the bat, I hate her. A lot of people that watch this movie, from what I know, don't like her. They find her annoying. I am right there with you guys. I could not stand her. The first time I watched this film, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is so annoying. Please, Michael, if you're listening, kill her. Sure enough, he does. Thanks, Michael. Now, the one thing that I do not agree that a lot of people say is that Donald Pleasence was overacting. Donald Pleasence is a great actor, and just like in the first two and Part 4, he was great. I understand why a lot of people don't like this film, and that is because the script wasn't all there, and it was rushed out pretty much a year after Halloween 4. But I will say that it does have some cool things. I would say out of all the Halloween films, Halloween 5 has the best opening. If you remember the opening from the first two Halloween movies where it opens up and shows a pumpkin, and that kind of stuff. Well, in this film, you see these quick cuts of Michael Myers with his knife, and some people think it's a body that he's cutting up, but it's really a pumpkin. We also get, the action and the suspense that we got from Part 4, as well as some things that we hadn't seen before in the franchise, or any other horror movie at the time for that matter. We get this really cool scene of Michael Myers chasing Jamie in a car, and I will say the final showdown between Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis was really cool. I've always loved that part. But other than that, you guys, I'm not going to say that this movie is bad, because I don't hate this movie. And it is certainly not the worst in the franchise. I think this movie's okay, but for any of you guys watching this who are interested in watching the Halloween movies, I would just say skip over this one. So, in the end, guys, Halloween 5, not my favorite, but I do think it's okay. I don't agree with all the people that hate on it. I think it's alright. So, overall, I'm going to give Halloween 5 the rating of rent it. I would say rent it. if you're interested in seeing the Halloween movies. Okay guys, so post your comments below. I want to know, have you seen Halloween 5? If so, what do you think? Stay tuned very soon, and I will be back with my review for Halloween 6. Post your opinions and your comments below. You guys are the best. Thank you all so much as always for watching, and if you like this, like, comment, favorite, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you'll be notified about all my videos, and join the Joelinator Club. Chest bump.